In attendance this evening are Supervisors Fisher, Aguizio, Casiola, Savavic, Ronsley will be here in a second. In addition, Township Manager Don Deniso, Jack King, Director of Planning and Assistant Township Manager, Sean Bukovinsky, Chief of Police, Engineer Dan Dizeroff of Gateway Engineers, and Solicitor Gretchen Moore. Comments will be taken at this time for any item to be voted on by the board that appears on the agenda. General Township comments or questions will be addressed after the Board of Supervisors discussion of old business. Please step to the microphone and state your name and address for the record. Not everybody else. The Cecil Township Board of Supervisors. Before we get into the resolutions this evening, Jeremy Brown, and I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Gino Forte.
Gino Forte are going to do a brief presentation for us. Guys, if you want to just step up to that microphone right there.
Okay, first of all, thank you for allowing us a few minutes of your time to talk about this. For those that don't know me, and there's a couple in the room that do, I moved to Pennsylvania in 2014 after I retired, and then I retired from the Army in 2018. When I moved here, driving around some of the other townships, I saw banners hanging that recognized our veterans across Pennsylvania for their service to our country and to our state. I'd never seen it before. So that got me thinking, what can we do, because they're not in Cecil Township. Bridgeville has them, Oakdale has them. I'm not sure if Cannonsburg has them, I haven't seen them. But what we can do for our township. And then I was introduced to Gino and found out the process is about as simple as any process I've ever seen dealing with the government. So what I'd like to do is propose that Cecil Township be part of the True Banner Project. What that entails is a veteran or their family order a banner from a company that produces them. They fill out an application, they send in a photo of the veteran, and then a check for the amount of the banner. Now there's several different types of banners that we can choose from. My recommendation is we leave it to one. We do the 24-inch by 36-inch banner. It is recommended by the individuals that make them as the easiest to produce and the most cost-effective should a banner need to be replaced in the future. The costs of the banner are due to the families or paid by the families. They are not paid by the township. The family gets that banner, and then they get 2 additional banners that they can hang in their yard, or the little hangers, the welcoming signs. They're 12 by 18 inch, and they get 2 of them.
The one that's the 2 by 3 is top.
Yes, and then they get the 2 additional.
Like the garden flag banner size.
Yeah, I think he said.
That's what the
I
family.
think he said 12 by 18. Which
Yes,
would be a
That's what the
large-
family.
Yes,
Yeah,
the family will get
I
those
think
2.
that is what he said.
Now, yes, what we recommend is single-sided banners, simply because you can hang 2 banners on one hanger. So one way, one the other way. We also recommend, and it's completely up to the township, is we do fully enclosed frames. Not all townships do that. Some do top frame to where the banner hangs down. The drawback to that is it deteriorates faster, the wind, rain. Fully enclosed, you can leave it up here. If you do a semi-frame, you have to take it down. You can't leave it up. And so you'll have additional costs for deteriorated damage in the future. What else?
Bridgeville, they go up prior to Memorial Day, and they come down after Veterans Day. Bridgeville has a single pole, so they're hanging loose. So every year we have to go through damaged banners and replace them. We usually fundraise for replacing those banners. We don't put that burden on the family. So, but that is a process. It's a time process.
There's two-sided in Bridgeville?
No. They glue them together. That's what Jeremy was talking about, in the easier process with the 2x3 banner. The ones we have, they have to be glued together, and that's troublesome for the person that prays. So, but you glue it together and then stuff on the pole. I'm sure you folks have seen it.
Okay. So cost to the families, like I said, would be the banner. Cost to the township would be the frame of whatever site. Again, we recommend a fully enclosed, but that's completely up to the township. Now, offsetting that cost, we would like to do fundraisers, we would like to do some type of sponsorship to offset the cost. We're trying to make it as zero sum as we can. The one cost we can't necessarily overcome is the labor it's going to take behind it. And any costs, which I'm assuming there wouldn't be, but any cost by a utility company to allow us to hang it on a utility pole. So that cost I can't account for. In 5 days since I met with Gino, and a few of my friends have reached out to me. I have about 55 people that are already ready to sponsor, donate, fundraise, whatever we need to do to offset the cost of the township and offset cost of families. Because not all families are going to be able to afford this, and I don't want any family that has a veteran that wants a banner not to be able to have it. I'll make that my mission to take care of that. Additionally, I offer my service. Like I said, I'm retired, but I don't really have anything other than 4 kids and a grandchild.
Nothing
So my
major.
time is
Just 4 kids and a grand.
yeah, my time is the township time, so I will absolutely donate whatever I need, or whatever they need, in my time and service to help with whatever I can. The only reason I can't do this myself is because it deals with the township and it deals with people's money. And that doesn't, there needs to be a separation between me and so our recommendation is that it rides in the township manager or like entity. The company that makes them will invoice, all monies are collected, and then the township will be invoiced for the cost of the and so that, I don't know if I'm the right person to have somebody's money and then get invoiced something that deals with the fact that I can't touch anything in the township to hang me, so, what I forget.
No, I think you pretty much got it covered. I mean, I can answer specific questions about the process, but I don't know if that needs to be addressed tonight.
Well, I actually have 2 quick questions. So it says frame type and frame material cost requirement of the township. Do we know what that cost would be?
He can speak to the,
You don't have to get, if we're not sure right now, you need to get back to us, that's fine.
Well, I mean, you've seen, I'm in South Hills,
Right.
so I'm in Bethel Park, so I see a lot of those boroughs, they have the PVC pipe, the smaller PVC, and that's the 2-sided hanger. I really have no idea. These were done, this program started 8, 9 years ago, and I've only been there 16 months, so I don't know.
That's okay, I mean, we
I'm
can.
not sure what the cost of that burden.
Okay. And then we would need to talk to West Penn Power to get permission to hang them on utility poles.
whichever pole, telephone pole, West Penn Power pole, I'm not sure which.
Yeah, we'd have to, we don't have the ability to grant that permission to do it. And then would the last question I have is, would the expectation be that we hang them?
Yes.
Okay, the reason
Short
I'm
answer,
asking.
yes. Long
Okay.
answer, I don't know, I don't know the relationship there. So, if, yeah, I would.
The only reason I asked, I wasn't trying to trip you up, the
No, no,
only
no,
reason I
that's
asked
a
is
great
because
question.
we don't have a bucket truck.
Right.
So I do foresee that we would need to figure out the logistics of that.
Okay.
In order to get them up, especially if it's something that's coming up and coming down on a fairly regular schedule. But having said that, where my grandparents live in northeastern Pennsylvania, there's a flag with my grandfather on it. He's a more veterans. So I love the idea, it's just maybe figuring out a little bit of the logistics.
Absolutely.
In Bridgeville, the borough workers hang them and take them down.
Right.
I think they're just using a ladder. I do. I'm not 100% sure of that, because I haven't actually seen them do it. They seem to do it when I'm not watching.
Right.
But, yeah, that's additional.
So Gino, I don't think I introduced him properly. He works for Bridgeville Apartment. So this program for Bridgeville is nested in his office, but they work directly with the borough to make sure they get down.
To quickly explain, people send their applications to us, or drop them off, and with the check and the photo. I take that data and I scan the photo, and I input from the application onto a website the exact same information. And when you have the scanned photo and the completed form, you upload that to the company that creates the form. Very simple process. So we're saying that somebody with the borough would have, with the township would have to do that process.
Right.
So, but then they would get the information, they'd have the checks, and then we would create a separate account, checking account to handle those monies.
Any other questions by board members? So if you just want to give us a little bit of time to look into some of the logistics of some of the stuff, and we have your contact information, so we can kind of get back to you and go from there.
And the last thing again, the information, the application is on our Bridgeville Borough website.
Okay.
Same thing could happen. This company would interface with your web, whoever does your web page. A link would be military banner program for Cecil. It would link you to the Troop Banners website. There'll be the application form embedded on there. And you guys would, whatever, work it out to whatever you agree to. And then the customer or person would print it out, bring the application to wherever we could check.
And the website at the bottom, troopbanners.com, is where you can see where the types of banners. There are, like I said earlier, there are separate ones, different sizes, but they strongly recommend the 24-inch by 36-inch only because of ease of making and plastic.
And two other things real quick. As part of the process, like this company will send, there'll be an email address on the application. So whatever that email address is, they'll send that person a proof of the banner for them to review and sign off on. So there's a check and balance there that everything is good, which is important, any mistakes or whatnot. And then there's also software included that sometimes isn't great, but whatever. But there's a way to locate where your family's banner is. There's a military banner locator embedded in their website too. So if somebody is coming to Cecil, oh, I want to know where Joe Smith's banner is, they can click on that. Now somebody has to do that part of the process too. And if you don't change them every year, if they stay up, that's a much easier process. Ours get moved every year. It's much more difficult. That's all. Any other?
Any further questions?
Thank you.
Thank you all.